My people, no be small thing they go on. Or they say that the newly appointed head of state, Directorate of State, the fourth Directorate of State from Mazi Nnamdi, they say the man don't provoke. He don't take the work serious. Carry him, go Washington DC, go meet Donald Trump and other people concerning this Biafra matter. I go play you the video more now. Listen as this our brother take explain wetin happen for inside the United States of America concerning the current meeting wey dey go on for Biafra freedom and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Watch the full video before we come back. And
today is the 25th day of June 2026, exactly a Thursday, and I have something special for you. So whatever you're doing is advisable for you to come in and sit down and perhaps eat your food while you watch this video. The chairman of Rising Sun Foundations, Maxwell Dede, alongside Evans Wankwo, who is the president of Ambassadors for Self-Determination, this is the US of course, together with Dr. Sylvester Onya, who is the president of the American Veterans of Igbo Descent, AVID, they teamed up with the newly appointed leader that are appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of course, the DOS leader, who is Chris Nwogo. They all teamed up together for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and took it, stormed straight to the US Capitol Hill, the Senate and the Reps building, definitely, to present Nnamdi Kanu's case unequivocally to America at large. And of course, they met with many members of the Senate and House of Assembly, including Larry Moore, Tom Cole, amongst others. And after that, they all generally, the three of them, the four of them, took their turns to pay their respect, call it fealty, or support for the newly created DOS leader, Chris Nwogo. And all this happened in succession after that, congressional briefing. I want to play you a series of videos. Take your time to watch them. And when I come back, I will tell you what I have to say. Please watch.
A conference like this is invaluable to spread the truth about what's happening in Nigeria and throughout Africa.
Good afternoon, Biafra. My name is Maxwell Dede, the chairman of Rising Sun Foundations. We are here at the Capitol Hill after the event of AVID, where we discussed, among other things, the Christian genocide in Nigeria.
My name is Evans Wankwo. I am the president of Ambassadors for Self-Determination. And you guys know about us from our activities already on record. So it was a week and a half ago that I learned that DOS now has a new leader. And I didn't know Chris Morgan from anywhere, but I'm so happy today as we are gathered in Washington, D.C. to continue to engage lawmakers on the plight of our people. Guess who showed up? To my surprise, Chris Nwogo himself. So I've had the fortunate effort of being able to meet him, and I find him a very incredible young man that will carry our message forward, because the third administration, so to speak, have become stagnant and compromised. So this is a new blood, and I'm telling fellow Biafrans and fellow IPOB members, we have a new sheriff in town, and I believe in this sheriff. We are going to go behind him and support him, show him some of the ways that we've been carrying on our plight, and then introduce him to even more significant people that will help make a difference on the ground. So look out, it is coming and it will happen, and he will be a leader that will be reckoned with time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Sylvester Onya, president of American Veterans of Igbo Descent, AVID. We're here today at Capitol Hill after going to the press club where we had this morning assembled to discuss the recommendations of Cole and Larry Moore to the President of the United States, Trump, Donald President Trump. So we're here to discuss about it and to encourage Donald Trump to act on it. Now, after we finish that, we moved on to Capitol Hill, where we met with the newly appointed US by our leader Nnamdi Kanu, his Morgan. Congratulations, Chris, for coming along. Avid is 120% behind you. Go ahead and take care of our people. Do what the US is supposed to do for our people. I'm so pleased to have you here with us today in Washington.
You have seen how everything went out there, and I have these few things to say, and this is me being on the spot, definitely, on this matter. I'm happy to see that there's unity in the lobby group. It looks like the lobby group has now been completed, because the missing piece in that USA lobby group has always been the DOS and, Nnamdi Kanu's IPOB, working hand in hand with the Avid Rising Sun, as they go around, lobbying for the efforts of Ndigbo. There has been no direction of effort, because it looks as if a lot of things were not right. If you remember, I was canvassing for a large protest in the USA when Kanu was imprisoned about that, and I never saw that happen. I don't know why it never happened, but I know very well that these are the reasons why. Because most of the activities happening in the USA have not been directed, or like all this, have not been done in unity. So this is a way of uniting, the factions and the lobby groups in America to have a unity of purpose. So it's obvious that Nnamdi Kanu is trying to apply more pressure. Nnamdi Kanu is trying to also make sure that his spear is very sharp in pointing hands at the right directions. And also, this shows that the work has started. Yeah, the work for the freedom of Mazi and Kanu, for the emancipation of Ndigbo, and that victory is loading. So we have good things in our sight, because you know very well that it's not easy when it comes to lobby, when it comes to international pressure. And it also comes to understanding how other countries work, and vis-a-vis your own country, because definitely international protocols have patterns and have methods. And this also shows that results are already happening after the change of guard. These are wonderful times for Ndigbo worldwide, because now we can say that we now see a direction of purpose, and the meetings between Avid and Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prisons are beginning to yield fruits, because obviously it's very clear that the Avid has been playing wonderful roles in Kanu's freedom, and they have been one group that have been very visible in Kanu's plight. You remember that many of their members, ESCO members, have been coming to Nigeria to visit Kanu. Not to take away anything from the Rising Sun and also the ambassadors for self-determination, because these groups work hand in hand. They are working together, and they have no problem, they have no qualms working together. That's why, as Kanu has merged his DOS with them, they are going to now work stronger when it comes to financing, when it comes to execution, when it comes to purpose, sense of direction. They will have no problem, because they have a very strong organization that has a very strong impact in the American society. And that is why I am very happy to see that they are all not only pledging their fealty to Chris Nwogu, they are also saying that at this point in time, we cannot be divided. I've always clamored for a united front in the struggle. That has been my bedrock, and I'm happy to see the unity coming to pass. For those coup plotters, let me be fair to them for once. For those people who may feel aggrieved one way or the other in this struggle, I will advise that they please find a way to reconcile with Nnamdi Kanu. They should please find a way to also come back home to your parents and say you are sorry for what you have done, so that we can all work together for this purpose. I will do a video about this, because no matter how you see it, they are our brothers and sisters. Call them prodigal, yes, but they are also Igbos who have lost their way. I don't know how far they have lost their way. That's the problem, because sometimes it's important to know how far somebody has gone astray before trying to bring the person back, because many of them come with a lot of debts and dustbin on their way back. That is how they say, it's a proverb that they say, don't invite a stray dog to your house because it will come with feces and different diseases to your house. I hope they don't carry such diseases on their way, because the struggle is so large and everybody has a role to play. Don't forget that. I always say, don't say you are too small, you are too big, you are too this and too that. Even these politicians, the governors, they all have a role to play, but they are yet to realize it. Let's keep praying that one day every Igbo man will understand that Nigeria is not for him, and perhaps work out something better or clamor for a division, because that is the only way. Nigeria, as you know, cannot be saved.
My people, share the video and drop your own opinion in comment section. As they read, now so they bring and they come.